Okay, you're now live.
Welcome everyone to the February 24th Tourism Sault Ste. Marie Board meeting. Here at City Hall today, representing the board, we have Lawrence, myself, and Tracy for the city, Travis and Alana. And joining us online, we have Kevin for the board and Tara running the controls. Did everyone have a chance to look at the minutes from the January 20th?
I had one question.
Okay.
But it was regarding the closed minutes.
We can't do that until next time we're enclosed.
Okay. I'm sure it's an oversight on
Tara, can we talk about the closed minutes now, or do we have to do that when we're enclosed?
Have to go into close to talk about.
Well, that's what I thought.
We'd have to be enclosed, but those minutes weren't sent out from the last meeting.
They weren't sent out?
From the closed
No.
meeting?
No, the minutes would only be sent out if we had a closed meeting.
Right.
So it's in regard to the claim. My question wasn't not stipulated that they would get like 50% of the funds and they would submit a report, or was it all in just Ken?
I remember that part of
It's a
it.
city contract. It's not. We've done that previously when Tourism Sault Ste. Marie held the contract. Don't think we could do that. So it's a TDF.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
TDF, it wasn't a general development.
Okay, and I remember we talked about it, you closed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but I think because it was a TDF and not a general development, we don't have that ability.
Okay, I have no other questions.
And then just the peace of mind piece of that is that they would pay for it upfront anyway. It's all reimbursable.
Oh, wonderful.
So everything is paid upfront and then reimbursed.
Thank you.
Okay, do I have a mover for the January 20th minutes? Lawrence and Tracy, and all in favor? Okay, that one carries. There were no declarations today of pecuniary interest, correct? Okay. Did we want to move to the Tourism Development Fund application just in case Kevin's got to jump off? Or do we just want to go through it? It's gonna be quick.
It's fine.
You might as well do it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
We'll do it. We'll do the TDF application first, Kevin, just in case you have to go, because we'll need your vote.
Okay, Alana?
Tara's gonna fix some first.
Perfect. Vera, over to you.
Okay,
Thank
the
you.
Tourism Development Fund application is for the 2026 Regional Convention of Jehovah Witness. This year it's set for July 3rd to the 5th at the Memorial Gardens. They are asking for $12,100 to offset the cost of the rental of the venue. Annually, the Watchtower Canada hosts the 3-day convention of the Jehovah Witness across Canada. These conventions feature talks and videos that teach spiritual lessons to improve daily living and build strong communities. Sault Ste. Marie has been selected as the Northern Ontario host community for the Watchtower Convention following a site selection review. The selection reflects the strong collaboration and commitment demonstrated through the city's Tourism Development Fund, support from the community partners, participation from local hotels and attractions, and staff expertise and venue amenities at the GFL Memorial Gardens.
Tara, sorry
Yes.
to interrupt. You just had a note that said that they're having a hard time hearing you. So if you could speak up.
Okay. So Sault Ste. Marie has been successful in hosting the Regional Convention of Jehovah Witnesses in the past year. So the convention provides a high number of room nights, over a million of visitor spending. So staff is recommending the full amount of $12,100 for the convention to offset that cost for the Memorial Garden rental.
Thank you, Tara. So obviously a convention that we are all familiar with. Questions, comments for Tara regarding this particular application? And Tara, just to confirm, it came in on the low end on the matrix, correct? It was just over that 10,000?
Sorry, Kevin's having a
Oh.
hard time hearing.
Here. You
Kevin,
can't hear us, Kevin?
Kevin, can you hear us?
Nope, nope.
I think it's a him thing.
I think it's a hidden thing too.
You.
You can try that. Can you hear us now?
Yes, I just want to reiterate that Marriott clearly hates Zoom. It would never work. They must own shares in Microsoft Teams. Good now,
Sorry, Kevin, did you catch Tara's presentation?
not a word.
Oh,
No,
not a word.
Sorry, Kevin.
you looked lovely though.
Thank you. Do you want me to go through the highlights so you can hear them, or
Was it regarding
Jehovah.
Jehovah's Witness?
the Jehovah Witness? Yes.
Anything different from the last 3 years?
Other than they're asking for $12,100 in the past year, it's only been the 12,000, but that's due to the increase in the rental.
Right. So I'll say the same thing I say every year. So we're just going to take it out of our pocket and put it in the city's pocket is what's going on, right? Because it's the city that they're paying this fee to. And then we're giving them that money to pay the fee. Travis, you should negotiate a better deal for the GFL.
I'm trying.
Just seems weird to me, but
Any other questions or comments with regards to the Jehovah Witness? Lawrence, good. Okay. We will do the resolution on it as well, so that we have Kevin for voting purposes. Kevin, you're still with us? All right. So I will call for a mover on the Jehovah Witness convention. Tracy, seconder Lawrence, and a vote on that. All in favor? Is that a 1 minute or you're voting with
Yeah.
us, Kevin?
give me 1 second. Just trying to see if we make enough money from the mat tax from them to pay for what we're giving them. So
We don't do that. Okay, so I'll call for a vote with Tracy moving, Lawrence seconding, and a vote on that. All in favor? And that one carries. All right, thank you, everyone. We will jump back to item number 4, the tourism overview and update. Travis, Alana, I will look to you.
Excellent. So a couple of good things. We obviously gave an update on Von Sue.
No, that was pre-meeting, so
Okay.
I'll do that one.
You'll do that. We had the Toronto Outdoor Adventure Show this past weekend. This is the 3rd time that we've attended. Roughly about just over 20,000 individuals being at the show. It's always a great opportunity for us to really promote our assets. Strong interest again in the train. They also had a booth just down from us. Hiking, paddling, mountain biking, and just a lot more general questions about Sault Ste. Marie. Similar to last year, I think with the geopolitics at play, a lot more people are looking to travel in province. So that was good news for us. A lot of interest in the north. We also, sorry, go ahead.
Attendance overall for it was
About 20,000, which is always huge. And I actually had the pleasure, I spoke at it's called the Best in Canada stage. So I had the opportunity to speak about our mountain bike trails there, which was pretty cool. So I
Yeah.
was happy with that.
Don't downplay that. That's a big feather.
Yeah.
Sault Ste. Marie was on stage
for Best in Canada.
for Best in Canada for our mountain bike trail development. Like,
why the air quotes, Travis? Was it not really?
No, I
Mr.
did,
Cannon?
I did, I don't know. I
He's
just put that.
being incredibly humble. I feel like this is something that is, it's quite recognizable. And it's a testament to the work that's been done in the community and the work that Travis has done with these trails. So I think it's a big.
I agree, that's my point, and he doesn't need to take lessons from Joey Tribbiani on when to use air quotes.
There's a video of it?
No,
Oh, God.
But it didn't happen.
I really wasn't there. Couple of other interesting things. So, the Sioux 200 trail running race, just announced that it's, opening again here. The dates have shifted a bit. It is now September 12th, I think it's the start date. But they have added additional, distances. So there's 50-kilometer, 100-mile and a 200-mile. So I would expect that the attendance will increase quite a bit, especially with the addition of the 50-kilometer race. So that was good news. On the financial side, we closed out the year with just about 2 million in MAT revenue. When you factor in the additional 2% from September to December, that brings it up to 2,396,000. Which is good news. So, approximately over 300,000 will be allocated directly to the waterfront from this year. And then, we'll continue to allocate the additional 2% in 2026 and beyond. So that was a nice uptick. I think overall, I don't know how the hoteliers feel about this past year, but was everybody happy, relatively happy?
Yeah, for us, second quarter wasn't good, but it was a very good first quarter and a good finish to the year. So it's hard to say now, everyone else that has full hotels, I'm 105 rooms at a service, so.
Okay.
It's definitely feeling the different scope of the economy as we say
Yeah.
first quarter.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure Kevin, you as well on the food and beverage side is the first one that the local economy tends to hit. So certainly there's an impact there that
Yeah.
we're feeling this first quarter, but I mean, overall last year, I feel was a successful year for the city.
Mhm.
Thankfully, we had a strong first 3 quarters at the hotel and the quarter 4 was soft, minus October, obviously. But yeah, so it was a good year overall. I think this year's gonna be a struggle.
One little minor item, but nice to see we have NASA basketball this week, and I believe NASA volleyball is the week after. So it's good to see us hosting those events and
And
bringing
I
in.
think we have NASA hockey in March as well.
Yeah,
March 9th, 10th.
so great little bump provided by the school board. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see.
And wrestling as well. Wrestling was last week.
Last time was last. I didn't realize it was here. Do you want to do a waterfront?
Are we bidding on any OFSA or just taking a stab at NASA and getting back in the game that way?
I'll have to talk to Jeff. He's been working with the school boards. I'll find out where he's at. I honestly don't know what's in the hopper for coming up, with OFSA or NASA.
No,
Just
OFSA's a bit of a tougher, obviously a tougher one for us, in terms of the facilities that we have don't always align depending on the sport. And then obviously the travel, like, and sorry, Kevin, specific to like OFSA track and field. We would have, I saw the face you gave me. It was quite nice. But yeah, obviously there's a lot of sports that we can host, but
Yeah,
track
just
and field.
from a hotel perspective, NASA brings in a few rooms, but it's one night, right? They're coming Friday and playing, and then Saturday, the finals is over by 4. But there's lots else going on this weekend, so that's good. But also brings them for multiple days.
Yeah.
That's where I think we can support those teams with MAP money, looking at paying for bus transportation or doing stuff to support them, which would then allow the OFSA organizers here to have some leverage.
Be nice to get off some Not by people.
Cross country ski.
I will take that back to Jeff and we'll have a conversation around, investing some time and looking into those.
Cool.
From my side, just to, not to put you on the spot, Lawrence, but Ice Fest is coming up this weekend. If you wanna give I'll buy you some time. I'll talk about Bonsu and then I'll come back to Ice Fest. Bonsu wrapped up on the weekend. I wasn't in town for the weekend, but I have heard some general updates. I know the Polar Bear Dip went off quite well.
Yeah.
Lots of attendance with that. We have a scheduled debrief internally next week where I'll talk to Stephanie and we'll go through Bonsu from beginning to end. So I'll have a much more formal update. Hopefully have some numbers around attendance, visitation, that we can bring to the board, but high level, Bonsu went well. We obviously had some, bad weather, which struck with melting snow and bump slides and quite a number of events that were canceled. Overall, I would say the carnival did well. I don't know that it was a banner year by any stretch, but I think they did well given what they were working with the weather. From a TDF standpoint, I'll be working with them to wrap up their TDF funding, so I'll have some more metrics on what they spent that on and what that would look like. And then from a staffing perspective, I'll sit down with Stephanie and go through everything, and from there we'll determine kind of where we go for next year in terms of tourism's commitment to Bonsu.
And where are we at? Because we had a 5-year sort of relaunch with them, right?
We
Was it a
did.
loose 5-year?
We did, there was. They had a changeover in board.
Okay.
And my understanding is the board is, divided as to what level of commitment they would like from tourism to support.
Okay, fair. I guess we will know more as things unfold then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to give us an update on, the exciting weekend coming ahead?
I'll do my best. I don't have all the information. I'm just getting it secondhand, but ticket sales have been going well. They're above their projected.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, they were above 50 last time I spoke to them, and I know we don't have 50 ice climbers in town, so that's usually a good sign that people are coming in from out of town. The nice thing that they're doing is they're opening up access and gaining access to climbs that have been privatized and shut down generally to the public. But if you have your membership, you can climb there, which the membership is very affordable. So people coming from Michigan can buy a membership and then safely and legally climb on these the ice walls if they've gained permission.
Love that.
So yeah, opening up some new old spots.
Okay, cool. I think that's it. So we're scheduled to attend from the sports side. We'll be down in Toronto this year, next month at the Sport Event Congress. It's always nice when it's held in Ontario because then you're meeting with provincial sport bodies, not just the national ones. So I'll be going down with Jeff and meeting with the PSOs and NSOs for second week of March. So exciting news there. And then Rendezvous Canada is also in Ontario this year, which is again also good because when it's in Ontario, Destination Ontario has the opportunity to host fam tours. So media fam tours and group tour fams up to Northern Ontario. So we have one confirmed, as confirmed as can be right now, and possibly a second one of delegates that have been kind of pre-approved by Destination Canada. So they go through a vetting process to ensure that they are credible, that they have an opportunity to actually bring business to the north. So we'll be looking to host that the week after Rendezvous, I believe it is.
And so that's usually a September event?
No, it's in May.
Oh, it's in May. Okay.
Yeah. So right now that's, I'm working with Destination Northern Ontario and Destination Ontario to, build out those itineraries and showcase what, what we would like to offer specifically to the group tours. And then just a reminder, we are hosting the Northern Ontario Tourism Summit in Sault Ste. Marie in November this year. So it's always nice as well when it's local. We can get a little bit more involvement. Ideally for our hotels and for people that might be frontline, to be able to attend this conference, because it's a great opportunity to network, but also a great learning opportunity for staff. So just want to keep that kind of front and center as we're planning our year.
Awesome.
That's it.
Thank you, Alana. Travis, did you have anything else you want to add?
I do not.
Okay. And we talked a bit about the financial update, but with Richard not here, is there anything further we want to discuss there?
We received our first quarter MAC installment. City finances are in good shape. I don't have anything else.
We did the tourism development application, NAG business. Okay. I will read the resolution then for, oh, no, we did that.
Let's record time. Hold it.
You know what, though? I didn't read the resolution.
Okay, let's do it. Make it
Yeah.
Kevin couldn't hear it for me on. But
Okay.
let's do it again, just so that it's formal with the resolution. Be it resolved that the Tourism of St. Marie Board of Directors recommend a contribution of $12,100 through the Tourism Development Fund, conferences and special events streamed to support the Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witness 2026 conventions, and that a report be submitted to City Council for consideration and approval. Tracy is a mover, Florence is a seconder, and I will call again for a vote. All right, thank you. And I'll chat with her. Motion to adjourn. Our next meeting is March the 24th. Mover to adjourn. Florence, okay. Tracy, all right, we're done. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.